Welcome back to Emirates Sports and Reviews, and we are going to do the match day 5 predictions. Games will be on tonight from 7:30. So we best get ourselves into the gaming situation, shall we not? Now, week 4 was amazing, and we have already had aftermaths of those games, with Scott Parker being fired from Bournemouth, although he has been questioning the owners for quite a while about spending money and them not being able to survive and stay up in the Premier League. So also that 9-0 victory does not help your case. So let's go. The first game, the first game tonight that we're going to predict is Fulham versus Fulham versus Brighton. Fulham versus Brighton. Now, both teams have been playing absolutely amazing so far this at the beginning of this season. So we have Fulham, who have surprised a lot of people. They've had 1 win, 2 draws and 1 loss. Obviously that loss coming to Arsenal. And then Brighton, on the other hand, have had 2 wins and 2 draws. So it's looking really interesting at how this is going to go. Mitrovic is scoring goals for Fulham, and Brighton's midfield is doing absolutely that, with Danny Welbeck leading the front line. Well, Grob is actually doing all the work, but that I digress from everything. Now, if you're really going to look at this game, Graham Potter has basically made a team that is very, very great at the Amex Stadium. Now they've got to come to the Craven Cottage. I'm not 100% sure on what I would say would be the main victory for this game. For me, honestly, looking at it, and the fact that Brighton have scored 6 goals, they've conceded 2 out of 4 games. It's tough. And Fulham themselves, having scored 7 and had actually conceded 7, so their defense is not so great. So I am actually giving this victory to Brighton. I feel that Brighton will have the stronger team, the stronger outfit, and they will go into Craven Cottage and they will win that game 2-0. 2-0 to Brighton against Fulham. Next up, Crystal Palace versus Brentford. Now, this is a difficult and interesting one. Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace, yes, they took the lead against Man City on Saturday, but they did let that slip, even though we all know how amazing Man City is, and I'm not jumping on Man City dick, but we do know how amazing Man City is, and it's difficult to keep them silent for 90 minutes if you're not scoring any more goals after that. That's the truth. It's quite a hard thing to do. But in this case, Crystal Palace versus Brighton, Brentford. Brentford scored 9 goals. They've also conceded 8. But Crystal Palace have scored 8 and conceded 8. So there's not really much difference. It's really difficult. It is to say who I would give this victory to. But that's a lie. I've written down 2-0 to Crystal Palace tonight. 2-0 to Crystal Palace tonight. We are unsure if Zaha will be back for the game, so we don't 100% know if he is going to be available. And if he is available, then Crystal Palace will definitely have the extra edge to go, because they were managing to keep Man City quiet for a while without him, and they actually do have a lot of... They work well for what Patrick Vieira wants them to do. So, again, it makes sense. It does make sense that it works for them. Next up, we have Southampton versus Chelsea. Southampton versus Chelsea. Southampton versus Chelsea. So Chelsea don't have Conor Gallagher, obviously, because he got a red card in the last game. They still don't have Koulibaly because he has 2 more games to go before his suspension is lifted. But Southampton, again, against Man United, they had a good fight, but they were not able to put that ball in the back of the net. But for me, yes, Chelsea are not playing at home, they're playing in Southampton. But I am giving Chelsea the win, the 1-0 win. It's going to be 1-0. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game. Chelsea to get that 1-0 win. And it will probably be Raheem Sterling that will get it, but we don't know yet. Well, obviously we don't know yet. But Raheem Sterling is probably the most likely outfit person to score for Chelsea right now. So yeah, 1-0 to Chelsea. I think that's a fair result, that's for sure. Leeds United versus Everton. Look, I still think Everton's going to be relegated. The first time ever in their history they will get relegated down to the Championship this season. Again, over the last couple of years they spent over 600 mil and it's not worked out. Leeds, on the other hand, have been performing well. They lost to a very good Brighton team last week. I don't see Leeds struggling with Everton today. I just don't see it. I don't see them giving Everton a shoo-in to get comfortable in the game. But having said that, I don't think Leeds are going to be able to score more than 1 goal to get the win. Unless Everton come and surprise me, my prediction is that Leeds will win 1-0. But if Everton come back and surprise me, again, it will probably be their main man, Gordon, at the moment, who will get that goal to make it a draw. I don't see a winner coming out of this game at all. And that is the rest. That is it for tonight's games. That is it. So again, let's go back over the fixtures. We have Brighton beating Fulham. We have Crystal Palace beating Brentford. We have Chelsea beating Southampton. And we have Leeds beating Everton. So let me know in the comments if you disagree with my picks for tonight's games. I just feel that it just feels right. Looking at the stats of all the games that they've played before and their history of the last 4 games, this just seems like it is these are the outcomes, let's be honest. So again guys, hit me up in the comments and what you think. If you disagree, let me know. Also, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like, share, and let's discuss. I'm here for it. Let me know if you disagree 100% and if you feel that the scores may be different. Let's go. Thank you all for jumping in. Have a blessed day. And the Premier League is back. And, we got to get it ready for the World Cup. So, the games are going to be coming fast and hard and just unrelentless. So, have you all a blessed day. And I'll see you next time.